Hello, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the stitching die of the month. This is the Nested Layered Stitched Petal Dies. I love all the stitching dies. Still, yeah. This is also an A2 die. And with a lot of the stitching dies, you get that wonderful card front, meaning that you could use this panel by itself as an A2 card base, which looks amazing. And then it has this wonderful shape, which I also popped up off of the base. So let's talk about this one. I have some extras in here too, because I was going to change the colorway. But I'm saving that piece because that piece is just as good. So you get this piece, which is a full A2. If you do cut it out, you're going to have this solid. So if you're going to use it for something else, you'd have to fill it up because you're going to have that area blank. It is meant for this to layer on top of, just like I did here with the stitching, or you could just do it cardstock alone and then layer up on this. I might do that then to show you guys that you don't have to stitch. And then this is that wonderful piece right here. Let me pop it out. You could use this by itself on any card front. Let's pull in a card just to see. See how you could use that? That actually looks pretty good too. Or on a plain background like that, and then do the stitching and put something here in the center. Fabulous. Also, the next die is this one, which you could put your sentiment on. Now for the sentiment there, I went back from the January Kit Club. That is the Sentimental Greetings stamp. This is the Stitching Die of the Month add-on back in January of this year. And I used the For You fit perfectly. I did it two ways. I did For You straight on, which would have been like that. And then I also tilted it and did it at that angle. I like the angle better. Both of them are heat embossed. It could have looked like that or like that. Love this little set. Sentimental Greetings, and great for stamping on the inside of cards as well. I've used this a bunch of times, even on cards that have nothing to do with stitching, just because of the sentiments. And then if you don't want to do this stitching here, these three, there's also this option where you could put these on the sides. And I'll show you an example here. I have not tried that yet. You see it? So you get these like little leaf pieces that you can cover up. Now, I did want to talk to you about this one, because if you do the stitching or you're getting into it, there's something different with this one. The track. See all those embossed lines? That track is a much tighter track. So if you've been following a lot of these stitching videos and you're like, oh, I just got the alphabet, stitch that. I got some of the other stitching dies like this one, stitch that. See how the spacing is different? See how tight that is? Because of that, normally we would stitch, this is 4 threads of floss. What I did here was 2 threads of floss because I knew it was tighter and I still wanted to get that space. It is 1 hole in the center and you're stitching through it. So if it's too thick and you're going into every hole like I did here, it can clog up. So just keep that in mind that you're now going from 4, more than likely 2. Okay, let me show you what floss I use because the floss is so darn pretty. So I had this colorway down. I started off with this salmon color in the back, put this peachy cream color on the top. Could I figure what color I was going to put here? I was going to pop it blue, but then see, it's not working. And I pulled out all kinds of colors. Yellow, I pulled out white, I pulled out this, brown, I don't want brown. So then I settled on this dark orange. When I did the dark orange, I was thinking, but I still want it to be somewhat springy, not so fall. Hopefully it doesn't look fall. I went through my floss, and I think this floss, so you can stick a pin in this one come fall, because this can work with fall too as well. This is called variegated floss. You see it? It's a combination of like brown, orange into this beautiful bright yellow. So it's very sunshiny. It's different colors in each layer of floss. So here, this is 1 strand. So you would double this up and then stitch in here, or you could skip some. I've seen examples too where folks have gone 1, skip that, then go into the next to get back into this kind of spacing. And then they would do the 4 strands of floss. This floss is DMC floss. and it is variegated. The number is 111. You can pick this up in your craft store. This is 6 strands, okay? So what we do, if you do the stitching, is that you split this up into individual strands. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a stitching video. Haven't I been saying that a million years? I know. It's going to be a stitching workshop, but there you go. See, 6 pieces. And I'll show you how to pull it together, even though I'm not a professional at that yet. But boy, did I have fun stitching this. I love that variegated thread here. Ooh, in the centers here, you're looking at Spellbinders Aura AB Jewels. Also here on the center of my florals, you're looking at Honeybee Stamps Gold Glimmer Enamel Dots. Isn't that cute? I love that glitter dot. The florals, let's talk about that. That's coming into the large die of the month, Flowering Tree and Collapsible Card Base. Namely here, here, and these leaves. That's all in here, layered up in different colorways. And the colors I picked were, that's same salmon. This is yellow to come back to that yellow. And then white, and just played around with those colorways. Love. The blue made an appearance right there. But isn't this fabulous? Look at this. If you get excited by stitching dies, this one, oh, this one's a winner. This one is a winner. I love the shape. I love this shape. I love the way it's stitched together. Not as hard as it looks. Not hard at all. It was fun. And then here I just did like a back stitch. Alrighty, crafters, I just wanted to hop on and show you the new awesome stitching die of the month, Nested Layered Stitched Petal Dies. Oh, absolute winner, and it works so well with the large die of the month as well, or any other florals that you have in your stash. If you want to add florals, I think the florals give it that pop. And this is on a A2 card base. Look at that. Just fun, pure fun. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and listed below. Until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.